Nice and friendly waiters.
Sorry, just an interruption. I hope you are looking to the lens and not on yourself.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome again to Foreigners Speak Slovene. Today we are making another video. As you can see, today we are not in a room, we are in a different environment. We are in the Kokraveli in Kran.
And we have also different topic because today will be controversial topic.
Yeah.
Pluses and minuses of living in Slovenia.
Exactly. We are all the time being asked, how is life in Slovenia? What is good here? What is bad here? What do you don't like about Slovenia? What do you like about Slovenia? Blah, blah, blah. So we decided to explain to you. Therefore, we have these two bowls. Da-da-da-dam.
Pluses, minuses.
See, the minuses are smaller.
Yeah. And we'll make it on like more random so it's more interesting and we're not fighting for pluses too much.
Yeah, so if you want to know more about what's good and what's bad in Slovenia, keep watching.
And I'm turning on timer. 10 minutes, huh?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Timer on, 10 minutes on the counter, and we're starting with pluses. Petra.
You go first.
I'm going first.
Yes.
Nice and friendly waiters and shop assistants. This one was your input. I don't know what to add here. People are just really professional, nice and polite. You have more? Okay. You do plus, minus? What to do now?
I'll do minus. Oh, that's my favorite topic. Poor banking services. So I don't want to offend anybody, but I think there is a lot of improvement in Slovenian banking system because from my experience and compared to my experience from elsewhere, Slovenian banks charge a lot of money for very low
Quality service.
And the services are also limited. Like in some countries you could just have more flexible, more modern banking services. So yeah, there's a room for improvement. Bad banks.
Do some plus now.
I will do some plus to improve my reputation. Aesthetically pleasing surrounding. Yeah, so I say that in Slovenia everything is lepo urejeno. Everything is so well maintained, so nicely done. The cities, people's houses, people's gardens, there is never any trash, not some unused things just laying around. So this is very positive. Slovenia can be really a benchmark for a lot of other countries in this, and even countries which are on paper more developed, I would say.
Ooh, I couldn't have less more. Oh God. Okay, that's a hard start.
Okay. This is a tough one.
Prejudices towards immigrants. Well, yeah, that's a sad topic in the current situation in Europe, and generally in the world, where there's a lot of prejudices and right-wing parties coming to power. You can really feel it also in Slovenia, which is something surprising for me, because when I came to Slovenia, I couldn't feel this kind of walls that people put behind them and people from other countries and all this negativity, and unfortunately it's also happening
everywhere
here.
And it is everywhere, and it came to Slovenia,
which is shocking because people here are really open-minded and well, that's a sad thing and something to think about. Okay. I have nice. I knew that this is I cheated. Okay, it is safe. I was living in Ljubljana, I was living in Kran, and I was never harassed, never mobbed. No one stops me on the street, no one whistle after me. It's super safe.
You don't need to all the time watch your bag that someone will steal your wallet or someone will steal your phone. It's great, and you don't need to be worried to walk in the darkness. I will get a plus. I want a plus. Eco and sustainable style of life, very important. Again, something which Slovenia can be a benchmark for other countries. Everything in Slovenia is very eco-friendly. All people had this mindset of this awareness of being. To live in the harmony of nature.
And what is important, when I came here 5 years ago, because now it's a trend, and I think people here had it for years already. It's a mindset, not a trend.
Well, in other countries it is something what is becoming fashionable. Here it is something natural what they do for years.
Yeah, it's a part of life.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. Okay, I'm going for a negative now. Oh, should I?
Do this.
Okay. Not enough shops. It sounds stupid to talk that there are not enough shops. Like we don't want to look like we are some consumer consuming people and shop upset people and shallow. But if you're looking for some specific goods, you often need to go abroad and order it from there. Just in some countries you have more choice in terms of classic shops and also especially e-shops. Like e-shops are here in diapers, I would say.
Also, yeah, but you need to know that this is a small country. It's just 2 million market. It is obvious that for some stuff we need to go to Austria or Italy.
We want more shops and more e-shops.
Yeah. Sorry guys, our camera died. And I was doing close to Italy and Croatia. Well, that's self-explanatory. It's close to Italy and Croatia. We have 3-4 hours to Venice and 1-2 hours to Trieste.
Actually, Venice is even closer, like 2.5 hours.
Yeah? Because we use old roads.
Okay.
This way. Okay.
Plenty of good wines for a good price. I think you liked to speak about this topic more.
Thank you, Petra. Hi, my name is Anika.
And I'm an anonymous alcoholic.
Slovenia has few regions that are producing various types of wine, and they're delicious, and they have very good price. Next one, that's my part. Huh?
Okay.
I'll do
you go
plus
first.
or minus. Okay, I'll do minus. Hard to make friends. That's a sad one.
That's a sad one.
Yeah, I have the feeling like Slovenes are really close people in a matter of like they really like their families and they really like their friends, and they often have friends from high school still, and they're just generally not interested in strangers, in meeting new people.
Yeah, when they meet someone new, they are nice, but they don't let you get closer. They're not very interested to make new friends. They just hang out with people who they know for 20 years.
Really tasty food. No, I didn't. Slovenia has excellent food, a lot of slow food restaurants, really quality food, and people love eating here, love exploring the restaurants. This is like a hobby for them.
Yeah, I will continue with minuses. So what do we have here? Oh, you will hate me for this. Slovenians believe that Slovenia is the best country in the world. That is true, and it is so annoying. Sorry. I've been living here for some time, and when I came here and I said I'm from Slovakia, people start to compare, right? And they start to push you into the position that you are not so good as they are. And now they start to immediately, even if you were not really interested, give you arguments why they think Slovenia is better than the country where you come from, and it doesn't matter where you come from. So they start that they're better in basketball, that they won over us in ice hockey 2 years ago. With this kind of little, sometimes it is in like a level of amusement, but sometimes it can be a little bit offensive. So I don't like this side of Slovenia, to be totally honest.
You? Me? You plus.
Slovenia is a tolerant nation, especially in terms of religion, sexual orientation, etc. Yes, Slovenia is a very tolerant nation, and I really like it. Slovenia has registered partnerships, and it is very respectful in terms of religions, and I think that's great, and I very like it.
Yeah, me too. I will go for plus minus, so it's not so sweet. Minus. Ooh, yeah. This can take like 10 minutes.
So you continue.
Okay, I started, but then the church bell started ringing. So, not many cultural opportunities. Well, it's like, again, we come to the point that it's really small country, not that many people, and there's just not that much choice when it comes to cultural events.
Maybe there are events in Ljubljana, but in the other towns, there's just on Fridays, Saturdays, you just have some days when you just don't know what to do.
Saturday comes and you can just the choice to go for a beer or
To the cinema. Yeah, cinema always saves it.
Yeah, that's it. How you?
Okay.
How you?
So I will continue with minuses. Minuses are more interesting.
Right.
Ooh, lack of job opportunities. Yeah, I mean, even though situation has improved a lot, and now it is much better compared to 2 years ago when I came here, but still the opportunities are quite limited, and I think this is the same for local people and also for foreigners. Maybe for foreigners it is 10 times harder. You don't have so much choice,
especially for young people. I would say.
Yeah.
Lots of people is employed through SPE, so it's like little small private company, or as student jobs. And
yeah, this is bad side, but it is true.
Life is slower, chilled out. I think a lot of people focus a lot on family, and this work-life balance is actually very cool. And for people, it's really important to have free time for the family once again, and for the time to go and do some outdoor activities. That's it.
Yeah,
Great
work-life balance in Slovenia. Okay. This you do. This is your. I cannot explain this one.
All right. I was discussing this with friends actually. Afraid not to offend anyone. People are so polite and so diplomatic here that they just don't want to offend you with anything, even with telling their own opinion. And because of that, people sometimes are passive-aggressive because they don't want to admit something that is uncomfortable for them, but they would rather like push it aside and then it explodes. And other thing is touching some subjects, like talking about something controversial. You can't really have some deep political or philosophical conversations here with majority of people, because they just don't want to offend you. They don't want to. They think that their opinion is important for them, but they don't necessarily want to push this opinion on you. And they have this attitude like, who cares? Like, the most important is that I care about my opinion and I don't need to share it with anyone, which is cool and also not cool. Sometimes it's boring because of that. And it's hard to make these stronger bonds with people because of that, because you don't really know what they think for the majority of the time. So, yeah.
Different climate zones. These are interesting ones. So, good thing about Slovenia is that you can, within a small area, you can go to swim in the sea and then ski, like 200 kilometers away. You can go to ski on a high mountain. So
I mean, you can't swim really that time the same time.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But you can, for example, when you're coming and visiting Slovenia, you can go to ski, and then we're taking, for example, our friends to the seaside, to this nice, more warmer, pleasant Mediterranean climate, and we can sometimes even take our jacket off and have like a pullover during the winter. So
yeah. Yes,
that's really cute, and there's sunny there, and it's just such a, power kick during the middle of the winter. I couldn't make the sentence longer. All right. Oh yeah. Are we done here?
Yes. So, ending.
We went through all questions. I hope that your blood is not cooking right now after all this negativity. Please, once again, have in mind that this is our opinion, that this is how we feel based on this little surrounding that we have here around. We are not trying to really compare it or compete with this. These are just our feelings after a few years of living in Slovenia, and maybe it would be helpful for some of those who are thinking about moving or not moving to Slovenia.
Exactly, yeah. Take this with a lot of humor, be open-minded and be constructive. And comment. Okay, comment. What do you leave as a comment if there is something what you don't agree with, or
let's have a discussion.
Yes, let's have a discussion. Thanks for watching. If you may want to check out our other videos about Slovenia and about Slovenian language, and also we have a Facebook page, so you can follow us there if you want to see more regular updates from us. And if you like the video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do it right now.
And remember that Slovenia is a fabulous country and we love it with our whole heart. And it's great for holidays, so
we feel
invited.
Slovenia.
Feel Slovenia. Hell yeah!
Better,